world, I'm sanctuary. Hey, oh yeah, sanctuary. Teach me the truth of my soul. I have a spiritual immune system against fraudulent love. The greatest chess move I play is going within. This is what puts me on game. Now I must own the role of the high priestess of who I am. In sanctuary, I find sovereignty guiding me. I accept the initiation into deep study to realize my sanctity as a woman. Imagery, manipulative messaging, false worship, and self-loathing about womanhood. I'm a mystical woman. Knowing my path goes far past a physical one. I stay patient and calm, knowing the divine plan for my life is working this thing out with what my life requires to be lived and expressed fully. I denounce all conditioning of hyper-independence and obsession to win. I denounce all false gods, leaders, celebrities that feed into soul poverty.
I'm saying,
I have feminine faith. Deep in my mind, there's an inner sanctuary. What is at the altar? What are the sacrificial altars?
This is Zoom call? Yeah.
Miss me with the incompetent insight. The hidden things are revealed to me in the sanctuary. Because the great I am saw it first. It says something. And I can't unsee it. I can't unhear it. I'm really careful of the 411 I take in on social media. My mind is a temple. I must guard it accordingly. I'm sanctuary. All my life is content, and for my ascension, I use it all to get more holy, more sanctified. I am walking scriptures, personified in womanhood, heavy on the spiritual, because divinity is in the details. That's what makes me undeniable. I annihilate, obliterate all sorcery and generational spells, curses that keep me in a state of deep sleep and numbness to my majestic magic that's encoded in my DNA. I will not permit incompatible energies to infiltrate my sanctuary. At the core of my heart space, feminine mystery is downloading into my behavior through devotional prayer as I speak, as I receive.
All right, ladies. Thank you for joining me. Yes, yes, yes. You are sanctuary. Yes. Welcome. If I can get you to open up your videos, that would be great, goddesses. The fire don't want to blow out, honey. Bringing smoke to the area, cleansing the area, understanding that we are on sacred ground right now due to the information that is about to be shared. You might want to get if some of you get your pen and paper, we want to definitely thank Mother Goddess for our time together, our connection. We ask you to come through and guide and protect us in this divine wisdom. May you continue to project clarity on this timeline, in this frequency of this matrix that we live in. And may the gatekeepers open the gates, and may the record keepers open the seals, and may we continue to go forth in your majestic energy of birthing and creating. And may we continue to be fertile as we walk this earth and multiply your wisdom, and we continue to enjoy the fruits of all of our labor as Black women and as women as a whole. Ashe, amen, and I want. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see Kim here. I see Allison here. I see the Queen Bee here. I see the Queen Goddess, Mother Tim. We are here. I see Tia here. I see Anika here. I see Andrell. Yes, welcome, 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 welcome. So let's get right on into it, honey. Let's get right on into it. Let's get into it, honey. We're going to get up out of this one, stop this share, and we're going to come over and get this share. All right, because we're going to go on into it. All right, so can everybody see this screen? Tell me if you can see this screen, please.
Yes.
Yes. Good, good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to start from the beginning. I want to thank all of you for entering the temple of the Coochie Church. Let's go forward. Why did I name it the Coochie Church? Well, in 2022, I got this upload that we needed to have something representing the womb space as well as the vagina. So what do we usually call that space? We call it the coochie. And the fact that it's so bold when you say it, it brings a certain type of frequency and awareness when you say it. And they told me to be bold in the message. Be bold in the message of the divine feminine, and do not hold my tongue. We are in a new age. The age of Aquarius has entered. We are in the golden age. We have just come up out the iron age. And now it is time for the feminine and her divine cohorts, her nature, her essence, her beauty, her wisdom, all of that to come forth. In doing that, we must open the throat chakra. It is time for us to speak, goddesses, okay? So I named her the Coochie Church, the Womb Awakening. So let's see. Go to our next page. I am Tracy, the Sacred CEO, award-winning instructor inducted in the Hall of Fame, ordained minister, priestess, mother, grandmother, licensed social worker, and licensed in human sexuality, founder of Love by Womb Academy, which is the largest womb health and feminine wellness academy in the nation. We are the only nationally accredited and board certified feminine health and wellness academy. We have over 3,200 students. Half of those are graduates. Many of those are six-figure earners, and we have a few seven-figure earners as well. I've been featured in Essence, Vogue, Viceland, Priestess TV, a bunch of good stuff. I am an herbalist, a prophetess, a priestess, a medicine woman, sex expert, self-love coach, and more. I help women to gain financial freedom through feminine health and wellness, business education, support, and empowerment. I am a visionary. So first off, I want to welcome you to the golden age. Yes! We made it. We didn't just make it for ourselves, goddesses. We made it for our ancestors. Do you know how we have the work that we have done is so important? Do not be so hard on yourselves, goddesses. Do not be so hard on yourselves. Understand that everybody has a process. You might not be where you desire to be at this time, but I guarantee you are right where you are supposed to be at this time. Continue developing, to continue to search and go on your quest for divine knowledge. And all knowledge is not for you. Let's be clear. Just like some of us are allergic to some foods, some knowledge is not for everybody, okay? So what I advise you to do in this demonstration of the divine goddess today, take what serves you, leave the rest. That's how we do it here, okay? Welcome to the Golden Age. Give yourselves a hand. Your ancestors are happy and they are proud. Yes, this actual temple, divine temple offering is dedicated to my sister, Shishada, goddess Shishada Makeda L, who was born on November 13th, 1971, and she transitioned this earthly realm on October 24th, 2023. I just want to give a moment of silence for our dear sister Shishada, but also for our loved ones who have transitioned within this last 3 to 4 years of trial and controversy among the earth. We just want to give a moment of silence for that. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. We love you, Shishada. This is a goddess among goddess. We have had multiple conversations about the divine feminine, about the goddess, and she really was, she embodied that. Our sister transitioned, and I feel her vibration over me all the time. She a week before she left this earthly plane and she went into the supreme source, she gave me she had a dream about me, her, and another sister, Eve. And she left me with some information from the mothers, and I have been directed to continue. So thank you, Shishada. I love you. All right, let's go. What is Kali Yuga cycle? Kali Yuga cycle ended on January 15th, 2024. If you notice, when we came into the matrix marker of 2024, why did I say not say New Year? Because the new year officially starts in March. It starts during the spring cycle. Remember, the earth, the planetary alignments, everything goes in cycles, predominantly the cycle of threes. You see what I'm saying? You have what? We have winter. Winter is what? November, December, January. Then we coming into spring where we have February, March, April. Then you have summer where you're coming into summer in May, June, July, August. So everything is usually within threes coming out within that fourth. Okay, so we are coming out of Kali Yuga. So what does that officially mean, right? So Kali Yuga is the Hinduism, it's in Hindu, it's the Hinduism word, and it means the fourth and the worst cycle. The yugas are known as cycles, right? So world ages, it's how they describe world ages, and it was one of the worst ones, right? Why was it the worst one? Let me explain something to you. There's always chaos before order. There's always chaos before order. So if you notice, everything looks like it's an upheaval. Everything is being exposed right now. Everything from Hollywood, from Big Pharma, from the government, from all of this sex trafficking to all of these sexual violations on high, all the way down to the low. You know, like these things are being exposed because old systems are falling, and it is time to get to the root of the pain so that not only we can heal individually and as a collective, but as humanity heals, because we are rising within that fifth dimension. Please understand, we have been in 3D for a very long time. Everything has been physical, right? Now we are going into a higher state of intelligence. We are start beginning to tap in more to our psychic intelligence, more to the intelligent body of the emotional space, the intelligent body of the mental space, the intelligent body of the spiritual space. We are really starting to tap in. But as women, we are the actual prototype of God. Okay, meaning that is our fifth sense. So we have what we call the so-called the five senses. We have a sixth sense. So we right now we are operating in our sixth sense as the divine. So we have the senses of the smell, the touch, the hearing, the taste, and sight, right? But we have a sixth sense, and that sixth sense deals in the esoteric plane, and it is the psyche. Okay. And if you notice, many of us who have gifts, we're starting to have more dreams. Our dreams are becoming more vivid. All right. We're starting to feel things within this esoteric body that is being activated. We're starting to get ringing of the ears. Many of us are starting to experience headaches. Okay. Many of us are starting to experience sleeplessness, right? Because these are all ascension symptoms. These are all symptoms in which you are coming in to this etheric space of the known. All right. So Kali Yuga, the worst cycle, last cycle of the world ages. We will be here for another 5,000 years. All right. So symbolic interpretation, metaphorically speaking, the four yugas, the four world ages may symbolize four phases in involution, not just evolution, involution, meaning inner being, okay? Involution, during which the human gradually that lost awareness. So we had lost awareness because we were just dealing in that 3D on that matrix timeline, right? So we lost awareness of his or her inner selves in our subtle bodies. That's why we're feeling this tingling. That's why our ears are ringing. That's why we're getting these headaches. That's why we're having the sleepless nights. That's why these dreams are becoming more vivid. All right. That's why we're starting to hear from different realms and we don't understand what's going on. We're starting to see more angelic numbers. You know, we're starting to see more synchronicities and symbols. Okay. Hinduism believes that human beings have 5 kinds of bodies, known to which to respectively mean you have the gross body, okay? That's that physical body. You have the breath body, that is that the element of that air. We have the psychic body, which is the element of the ethers. Then we have the intelligent body, which is the element of the mind, and the bliss body. And that's what we're going into now. The intelligent body, we have been in this new so-called new age of information. And with that information, we have been in the intelligent body and we have been learning things outside of the mundane, outside of what they call normal, outside of what they call common. We, especially as women, have been tapping in to the third eye consciousness, right? With that coming from that intelligence body, we are going into the bliss body. We are at the stage of intelligence in the bliss body. So I'm going to share my screen so that I can share. I want to share something else here. All right, I want to share something else. And welcome to all of you who are here and all of you who are just joining us. I appreciate your presence. All right, so now I want to share something else. And I'm going to go here. Let me.
Attachment to the desire.
Okay, I need y'all to work with me, work with me. Let me see. I want to reduce this. I know I'm sharing the screen, baby. Okay, let's see. Here we go. All right. Can you see that, ladies? Can you see that, goddesses?
Yes.
Thank you so much. All right, let's get into it.
Today, January 15th, 2024, marks the conclusion of the Kali Yuga cycle. Now, the Kali Yuga cycle is the personification of the Iron Age. Kali symbolize death, destruction, and war. But a lot of people misunderstand Kali. Kali is the representation of the matriarchal energy being fed up with the patriarchal system. If you analyze this picture, Kali has the look at her neck, okay? It's all men, all the heads of men. And that's a representation of the nefarious individuals that manipulate and run this patriarchal system. You see all ladies behind her if you look. Okay, so that's the representation of the rise of the matriarch. Now, this doesn't mean that there's love for the divine masculine, but this is solely predicated on the destruction of this patriarchal system, this Luciferian system that rules with an iron fist instead of love. Basically, the matriarchal system rules the people with love, while the patriarchal system rules the people with force. Hence the term the Iron Age, okay? Ruling with the iron fist, so to speak. And also, if you look at Kali, she's blue, which is the same color as the throat chakra. And in order to obviously open the throat chakra, you have to be surrounded in honesty. So this is also a representation of the truth coming to light. Now, you get some people that try to debate semantics. They would say, oh, the Kali Yuga cycle still has a lot more years left. They don't understand that this cosmic energy has actually been hitting our planet ever since the hot sauce 19 era, okay? Our planet navigated to the center of the Milky Way galaxy, which means that we're receiving light code activation from all the surrounding celestial bodies. So whether you like it or not, everyone on the planet is receiving a genetic upgrade. There's been a lot of cosmic activity taking place on the planet. A lot of different celestial bodies making movements and things of that nature, and this is all led up to this point. This is why there's been so many coronal mass ejections, or CMEs. Even though these deletes are trying to freeze the planet by utilization of carbon, weather manipulation, ionosphere technology, there's still solar storms that are taking place currently. I'm going to move out the way. You guys probably have been experiencing a lot of different ascension symptoms. I'm going to move out the way so y'all can read this and see what some of these ascension symptoms are from solar activity. Now, there will be a great separation on the planet, and unfortunately, some individuals will stay in 3D. All right, and some individuals will ascend to the 5D. Those that actually do their shadow work, those that actually are focusing on love, the love frequency, not being distracted by media, news, or what's propagated by the masses, and they go inward, tap into their primordial God and goddess mind, will reap the benefits of ascension to the 5D. Once again, I want to reiterate that the eradication of the patriarchal system is not the eradication of the divine masculine, but solely this Luciferian system. The patriarchal system is so egotistical that they completely changed the historical text and made it look like a woman was made from a man's rib. How false can that be? We all know that the woman is the progenitor of life on the planet. All right, so it's time to get back to right knowledge, and that's what the Great Awakening is about. It's about questioning all the false ideologies and all the false theories that you've been taught, and to now dig into knowledge, to real right knowledge. What's going to happen during our ascension to the 5D is the divine feminine and the divine masculine will come together to form a utopia. This is officially the beginning of the new heaven and a new earth. It's a new heaven because they're also going to war in the astros as well, okay? They're terraforming in the cosmos as well, as above, so below. So what's going on is everything's transforming and everything's actually ascending to higher dimensional planes of existence. It's more important than ever to focus on love, avoid all distractions so we can unify and take the planet back. Peace, love, and light to everyone.
All right, Strange the World Plug is where I got that information from on TikTok. So if you want to go check that out, definitely I'm going to go ahead and give all the resources to some of the things that I have here. Okay, so as we move on, that's explaining a little more about the Kali Yuga, right? So we are in the stage. We're coming from the stage of intelligence and knowing and going into the bliss body. So I need to say, goddesses, continue to do your work. Like I said, you might not be where you desire to be, but you are where you are divinely supposed to be right now. This is a process. And just as we have these ages, you also come here within ages, right? Your soul also has cycles. Let's be clear. Your Akashic records, your Akasha has cycles. So you're here for this divine time. The divine time is this, right? So no, please do the things that are necessary to get your nervous body in alignment. Many of our nervous bodies are shot. How do I know this? Because 80%, probably 90% of the population experience anxiety. That is a nervous system, trauma nervous system response. That is a system overload when you experience anxiety. And taking pills for it does not get to the root or the source of the origin. All right. So we must internalize, not just do exercise, but internalize the meditation, internalize the yoga, internalize the prayer, internalize the downtime. Get back to self-care, self-love, awareness rituals. It's very, very important in this time. The bliss body, the bliss body. Write that down. Write that down. This system has gotten us so far removed from who we are, but we're coming back into the knowing now. Why? We're having ailments like never before. I got a sister right now who I love dearly, said she came into the new year sick with the so-called flu/pneumonia, sick. That's her body system, her nervous system, her spiritual body. Everything is trying to get her to activate, right? Remember, whenever you feel something within your body, that is a signal that you need to be more aware. All right, let's go into, so not only are we coming out in the Kali Yuga, we also are coming out of the Iron Age. The Iron Age. The Iron Age is the final epic of the three historical metal ages. They have the Copper Age, they have the Bronze Age, and then they have the Iron Age, right? So if you see, all of them represent metal. But as you heard the brother speaking, the Iron Age was dealt with a very mighty and stiff patriarchal regime. Okay, it was full of war and power and control, not working from an energy and space of collaboration, compassion, community, and love. It worked on levels of control, fear, power, right? It has also been considered the final age of the three age division, starting with prehistory. Okay, this has all been received from Wikipedia. So before recording history, the progression in proto-history. So now we're getting into the part of history where history is beginning to align with the prophecy, right? So it's before written history. In this usage was the Stone Age, but that's the Stone Age. The Stone Age is considered where the Eurasians came from. Okay, that's where our the generation of Europeans, they created this Stone Age. This actually, these ages of these metals and in stone, this actually comes from Eurasia. It comes from the Romo-Grecian methodology in the philosophy, right? So in the Stone Age, it is subdivided is Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic. Neolithic meaning neo, beginning, new, birth. Okay, so we are in the Neolithic. Then you got the Bronze Age. And then these concepts originated, like I said, in Iron Age in Europe and also in ancient Near East. And they now include other parts of the old world. So the Near East has also adapted this cycle system of these ages, right? But now we are in the golden age. Okay, we are in the golden age. If you know anything about alchemy, you know that gold is to be transformed. Alchemy, that's it. They are exchanging lead into gold, gold into lead. They have learned how to extract and pull out the essence in the supplemental minerals, okay, and learn how to use that in order to create new, innovative intelligence, new, innovative things. You're going to find women, sisters, ladies, goddesses, priestesses, oracles, medicine women, new age women, old age women, elders, crones, maidens, queens, empresses. Listen, you are the Neolithic. You are the golden age. We are the golden age. We are bringing this in with the power and the intelligence of the mothers. things are being activated in us now because now the mothers are coming home to rule. And we're not ruling with an iron fist. We're not ruling with power and control. See, power and control, those are all patriarchal. Those are all patriarchal methods of systems. So those of us who've taken on and adapted, we cannot fully assimilate into control and power by force because we are female. We have wombs. Okay, even though we have adapted some of the behavior because we've been learned to be competitive, but as true as the essence of femininity and the essence of what being feminine really means, we are on a false timeline when we do that. And that's why we're stressed out. That's why we're overworked. That's why we're overwhelmed, because we're working from a patriarchal mandate that does not align with the feminine body. The feminine body is about collective community, okay, order, and work, and learning how to work together. Charnice bring the oil. I bring the pain. Addison bring the mushrooms. Lanisha bring the rice. Tia bring the teriyaki sauce. Mama Moot gonna bring the flowers. You know, we have learned how to work together and create this big, beautiful gumbo. This big, beautiful potluck where what? Everybody eats. Because if Charnice just holding on to the oil, all the hell Charnice got is oil. She can't eat no damn oil. Do you understand what I'm saying, sister? So we're coming into this new age, this golden age, because it's time for us to alchemize what we've learned, okay, from this patriarchal system, do away with the stuff that don't work and take and pull over the stuff that do work and alchemize that with our feminine essence to create this new earth. That's what this is about. That's what this is about, okay? All right, let's go back into this. All right, so we learned a little bit about the Iron Age, but not only do we have the Iron Age, the beautiful part of this is we've heard about the Piscean Age. For those of you who don't know, the Piscean Age is the age where the Christ consciousness was born, was developed. The Christ consciousness at that time was taken and then plagiarized, falsified, used it as a book of control, used it as a form of religion, which once again is power and control. So they took the Christ consciousness, which really is divine light and love. If you really want to uncover the divine Christ consciousness, Christ comes from the word crystalline, a crystal. Just look at a quartz crystal. When you're looking at a quartz crystal, you are looking at divine crystalline energy. There is technology in the crystalline. The crystalline activates. Quartz crystal is in every facet of technology right now. It is in our cell phones. It is in our computers. It is in our refrigerators. It is in the lights. It is every part of technology. You have quartz crystalline. The Christ age is here. We have now came from a Pisces era, which Christ was, it was the rule of that era, which was, it's unfortunate because the patriarchy could have really did so much more to advance humanity if they just would have did right. I'm just gonna keep it real. That they said open the throat chakra, keep it real. If they just would have did right, we would have advanced so much more. Their legacy would have advanced so much more. And I said this last night in a live that, you know, we are the legacy keepers, women. We are the resource. We are the resource of the world. We are the fertile ones. All right. Black women, us, we have mitochondrial DNA. That DNA is the mother to all races here on the planet. They have reduced us to just thinking we just pussy. Come on, they throw chakra open. But I'm coming from a divine source when I speak like this. They have reduced us to just being sexualized. Okay? The class of women have been reduced to the sexy reds. You know what I'm saying? I am appalled. I am appalled that she is making any type of income off of that, what she is presenting and giving to the world. And they have some of our young girls tricked into believing that's how you're going to get into prosperity. No, that's how you get into hoarding. But there is a such thing of a sacred whore. There's a such thing as a sacred sexual priestess, because you understand the energy of sex and how it creates. Right? But they have lowered the frequency so low to now the mystique in the class of the woman, of the goddess, is far in between. But guess what? She is making her rise. So I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to send love, energy, and prayer out to the sister that she has her transformation, like what was it, Black China. I'm so proud of that sister, how she has her transformation. Now, let me explain this. The sacred whore, the sexual priestess, does have a part in this matriarch, but it is divine wisdom. It is only through divine wisdom and not through the patriarchal channels of being sexually exploited. No sexual exploitation, okay? So the age of Aquarius is the ultimate goal for humanity in its freedom. Having liberated ourselves from the collective karma of humanity through suffering. Now remember, 2023, honey, what baby, I tell you, I slid in here like I was sliding in the home base on a baseball field. You hear me? I got dirt and scars everywhere the way I slid in 2024 coming out of 2023. I couldn't wait to get here, right? So we've liberated ourselves from the collective karma of humanity through suffering during the Pisces epoch. We are gradually starting to have more and more individual freedom and free will in Aquarius. Now remember, it's the bliss body. We're in the bliss body. It's the age of Aquarius, right? She brings the water. The water bearer. The water bearer. What is the water bearer? The womb. The body is 75% water, right? The water bearer. Life comes through water. We are aquatic beings before we are physical beings, before we are land beings. We are aquatic beings. We are water, right? So the water barrier, that's the woman, right? Opposite Aquarius on that actual ley line, that parallel, is Leo. Leo brings the fire, brings the creativity. You want to know more about that? Go see Sister Myra Moss. Go watch on YouTube Professor Melody and Sister Myra Moss. And she speaks about the parallel of Aquarius and Leo. And remember, everything is in duality. So when you speak about one half, you got to speak about the other. So everybody want to be all in love and light, but they don't want to deal with the darkness and the shadow. Well, all the information is in the darkness and the shadow. So if you're living in love and light, you got the mask on every day, all day. I'm just telling you, hey, they're giving it to me. The mothers are giving it to me. All right, look. Okay, you can't hear the goddess because you too caught up in religion. You can't hear God. You can't hear source because religion in trash. There's no God in religion. There's man in the religion. There's patriarchy in religion. If you notice, they do not honor the female in most contemporary religions and or world religions. But there is a rise of the feminine. There is goddess temples. There was, a goddess, a religion for the goddesses. I wouldn't call it religion, I call it spirituality. Because spirituality means increasing and evolving. That's what spirituality means. It has some rituals attached to it if you choose which rituals you want to bring in as a part of your spirituality. That's all upon you. What works for you in your DNA, what works for you in your consciousness. But there is no one way. All the roads lead to the same place. I'm sorry. Sorry to inform you. Sorry, not sorry. All right. So in the developed world, more and more people are concerned how they can realize their potential. I know I am. Are you? Fulfill my goals, fulfill their goals and their dreams. That's all various energy in a way which contributes to the society. Now that sounds like matriarchy. Okay, because that's what we do as priestess, prophetesses, as medicine women, as brujas, as if you even want to call yourself a witch. I don't know. You may want to call yourself an evangelist. However it comes to you, goddess, we all are looking to be built in and build our fullest potential, fulfill our goals and our dreams, and realize the people are given the tools and means to realize that their wishes and their dreams have the freedom to actually work, so that we can do what we love. We can do what we desire. We can live however we want, okay, within Mayat, within truth, within justice, okay, within balance, within order, within integrity, within reciprocity. All of those 7 attributes and virtues of Mayat is how we need to be living. That is not religion. Okay, that is Kemetic philosophy that has been brought down through the ages. Okay, that we need to return back to. So their wishes, our dreams, we have the freedom to work how we love, how we want. Freedom, 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 gained by constant learning. Understand that, gained by constant learning and advancement in science. The advancement with science and us learning and coming to who we are as women, who we are as the divine feminine, who are we in this new age. Once we truly understand that, goddesses, we will be really living in and on purpose. Okay, how do we do that? Let's develop our intuition. Let's develop our intuition, because as women, that is our sixth sense. Our sixth sense is intuition. We have it. Many of the jails wouldn't be so full right now if that man would have listened to us when we told him, don't go out there. Stop messing with Tony. He's not good for you. This is not good for you. Right now, okay, we have that gift. And a man who really recognizes that within you and really honors that, okay, and listens to the wisdom that comes from his woman, will be a very abundant and prosperous man. Because if you notice, behind so-called, what they say, every good man is what? A woman. The woman is the advisor. We are the advisor to them. Most of those plans and things that they didn't thought out, they didn't do that. That was the woman. They just reenacted and manifested it and put it in physical form. But then they also put their control and their power in there too. Okay, so how do we develop our intuition, goddesses? Listen to your gut feelings. You're not gonna lie to you. Let's be clear. You are not going to lie to you. Learn as much about the metaphysical world as possible. Pray and meditate. Create sacred space for yourself, okay? Create sacred space. Go outside in nature. Be more creative. Write, paint, dance. Do those things that we did as children that we love. Pay attention to your dreams. Very, very important. I have a notebook on the side of my bed where I write things down constantly. Or I have to take my phone and write notes constantly because I'm constantly getting uploads, right? Go into solitude. Go into solitude. It's okay to be alone. Don't call it being alone. Call it being in solitude. You with yourself. You never alone. Your spirit team is always with you. Your ancestors are always with you. Okay? The Most High is always with you. Those who have transitioned into the next life, they're with you. You are never alone. So those of you who are dealing with loneliness, grief of feeling like you are alone, you really need to tap in and go inward and find out where the source of that comes from, because you are never alone. I feel most fulfilled when I'm by myself. I used to be somebody that had to have people around all the time. I had to hear noise and stuff. Why? I was running from myself, right? Journal your feelings and your dreams. Watch for the patterns. Watch for the patterns. That's God talking. That's your spirit team talking, right? Find a mentor, take a class, and most definitely follow people you admire. You know, this is what they say in the coaching world. Copycatting is on all right when you copy the right cat. You got to copy the right cat, right? That don't mean go steal that shit. That means to be enlightened by them, be inspired by them, but you don't necessarily imitate. You be inspired. Okay, be inspired. Tweak that thing, make it your own. Right. All right, crystals to increase your intuition. Set your intentions. Hold any one of these crystals while you are meditating. Clear quartz, okay, as I said, that's the crystalline activation. Amethyst activates the third eye, okay, helps you to become more spiritually aware. Selenite helps to heal your nervous system. What we talked about the nervous system earlier, right? Labradorite, that helps to also penetrate and release trauma, negative energies. They're all great crystals depending on your intentions. Remember, set your intentions with everything that you do, guys. Each day you wake up, you should be setting your intentions. When you go to sleep, you should be setting your intentions. Before you go into a board meeting or go into a meeting at work or go meet with a friend, when you get into the car, you should be setting your intentions. You should be setting your intentions. Every time I jump in my car, I say, thank you for getting me to my destination and protecting me. Every time I get in my car and I'm driving. Why? Setting my intentions, right? All right. Thinking, meditation, mindfulness, being aware, positive, peace, calm. These are all beautiful, beautiful methods in which you can find calmness, peace, and be still and know that you are God, right? So, as a prayer, I invoke the sublime influence of the internal power of love and success in all the subjects and areas of my life. I invoke the aid of the Holy Spirit so that my house prospers. I receive abundance sent by the divine source. I petition the great mothers to heal my heart and remove blockage so that I can feel love's abundant energy and share it freely. I shall receive the infinite blessing of the Most High God, of Source. I believe that Source in God is all powerful, and I am grateful for the love, its divine blessing in, for its divine blessing in and over my life. So be it. Ashe, amen, and I woman. So right now, I want to thank you for joining and allowing me to bring to you allowing us, me and Source and the mothers to use me to share this information with you. And may you experience joy and many blessings on your journey. And may your ancestors be pleased, all right, with your magic and your holistic spiritual healing. All right, yes, got it. Welcome. Anybody want to introduce themselves and say anything for us coming into this new age, this golden age? How have you been feeling? Have you been having these ascension symptoms? What is going on with you? Let's share for the next 10 minutes before we leave here. Who would like to come on and speak today? Thank you, Allison. Come on in here and tell everybody what you do.
Greetings, Goddess. Thank you, and Goddess Sisters for allowing me to share sacred space with you. My name is Allison Bynum. I am originally from Detroit, Michigan, but I reside here in Atlanta, Georgia. I am a proud mother of two beautiful children and a grandson. I'm also a medicine woman and uh, goddess sister, and I'm just excited about this new age. I'm excited about the unveiling of the old and doing away with the old programmings and realigning myself for my purpose on this mission with my sacred sisters as well as my sacred brothers that are welcoming their enlightenment. So I just wanted to say greetings. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. This is so beautiful.
Thank you, Goddess. I appreciate you being here. You know I love you, sis.
I love you
I
too.
love you. Welcome, honey. And if y'all don't know, Allison is an ancestral channeler. She actually does readings and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her her flowers because she comes through, the ancestors speak to her, and they do come through her. And honey, she will give you the message of your ancestors. So how can they get a hold of you, Sister Allison? Because remember, in this divine feminine, we collaborate.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. You can reach me through a messenger on Facebook and IG and TikTok as well. If you are led to receive divine messages, I just like Goddess Sister said, I am a ancestor medium. So just feel free to reach me through those channels as well.
Yes, Oracle House of Healing.
Yeah.
Oracle House of Healing.
Oh,
Write that down,
okay.
goddesses, if you need to. Thank you, goddess. I appreciate you and I love you.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. Anyone else want to come on? Let everybody know. Come on. Well, how to come on, Lanisha, come through here. This my sweeties over here. If y'all don't know, this is one of our sexual priestesses. So yes, remember I said sex had its place in this divine feminine. Okay, she is increasing the frequency of our sacred sexuality. Come through, Lanisha. Tell them who you are.
Yes, I am.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, peace and blessings, everyone. My name is Lanisha, the sexy RN. I am goddess. I am so excited. I'm happy about just the woman who I am becoming. I'm in school for women's health NP. I want to all about the woman's body. Spiritually, I am tapped into my sexual energy. I feel like that is my ministry and my goal to teach other women to embody their sexual energy and just to be in their feminine energy and to make women beautiful. I am also an aesthetics nurse. And I want to also say this too, Mama T.
Yes, baby.
Where I'm at in my life, as you already know, like I'm becoming more like just proud and confident and walking into that confidence. And last night I signed up for an OnlyFans link.
Mm-hmm.
I sure. And then like just the stuff that people just inboxing me and I'm like, I don't even care. This ain't even about you. This is about me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I just feel like I'm confident. I don't care what nobody think about me. I don't care what your beliefs is. It's what I believe in myself. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. So when you say that, I need you to start knowing that. Well, you don't even have to say that no more.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I need you to embody it. Well, you don't feel like you have to explain nothing to nobody because you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, your sexuality is how we all got here. Well, I don't know about one immaculate conception, and we don't know if that's a story all the way true. So, hey, right? So, yeah, you don't have to explain that, baby. And see, the beautiful thing about being in this information age too, ladies, is that we have all of this to use as to help evolve us. Like all of this needs to be used to evolve. You know what I'm saying? Use that OnlyFans page, honey. There's gold everywhere. Yes. All right. So Allison put her information of her phone number for Oracle House of Healing in the chat. Also, Lanisha, make sure you put your information for the chat in there too. So if people want to know more about the old shot, tell us a little bit more about how you come and bring your nursing education into your being a sacred sexual priestess. Let them know that.
Yes. If you want to experience more sexual pleasure, like heighten your sexual pleasure, I am certified and trained in the O shot. It's non-surgical, pain-free. It is an injection with your platelets going back into your body. It goes into the shaft of your clitoris, so you'll be more sensitive. It also helps with tightening. If you experience urinary incontinence, also breast lift, making the vagina lips pretty, which is called the wing lift. I'm certified in that as well. And also IV hydration.
Come on. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. So how
Yeah.
can they find you?
You can find me on I have a IG, Lanisha the Sexy RN, and then also my Facebook as well, Lanisha the Sexy RN, and I also have a YouTube channel too.
Okay, check her
Sexy
out, y'all. Lanisha the Sexy RN. Thank you, Lanisha. I appreciate you.
Okay, thank you, Mama T.
You're welcome, baby. Anybody else want to come on in here? Come on. Let's hear from the goddesses. Anybody want to say anything about the training today, the teaching? Were you filled? Did it give you some things to think about? Do you feel, have you been having ascension symptoms? How are you dealing with those? Are your dreams more vivid? Nobody? Okay, no problem, honey, no problem. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a link in the actual chat. It is a video about the divine feminine, where we are and how that is coming for us, the energy that we are receiving from that. So yes, let me go over here and put another link so that if you want to stay connected to us here at the Coochie Church, you can by entering into our sacred private portal, which is our community that we have. It's our private Facebook community. And there we have a lot of wisdom in that actual private community. Okay. Thank you, Mother Goddess and Father God, for our divine connection. May we continue to go forth and stay connected in the area of collaboration. May we continue to use wisdom here on this earthly plane. May we continue to increase our awareness in our evolution in the divine mothers in that sacred space. May we continue to use our Ajay, all of our magic that is given to us for love, goodness, and positivity to be actually implemented in our own self-evolution as well as the evolution of our community, our family, and humanity. Thank you, gatekeepers, for opening the gates. Thank you, record keepers, for opening the seals. Thank you, spirit team, for surrounding me with your love and goodness. And thank you, most of all, the ancestors, for providing this platform and helping me to share the sacred space. And thank you to the Most High, Supreme God, Supreme Goddess, the energy of all the infinite, of what is, what isn't, of man, woman, and child, the true Trinity. Ashe. Amen. And I woman. Peace and blessings, beloved. You can find me on social media, Tracy the Sacred CEO. You can find me also Tracy R. Bryant. And also I put 2 links in the, you are so welcome, goddesses. It is my pleasure to bring you the divine information. I put 2 actual links in the chat. So go click on those links if you'd like to join our private community once again. And also please watch that video on YouTube. It will help you in the level of your awareness with the divine feminine and what this actually really, really, truly means. And it will definitely activate your soul. Peace and blessings. Love you. Divine love and light. All right. Remember this.